Amazon is slashing 14,000 corporate jobs for leaner operations and faster innovation driven by AI. Shifting focus towards fewer layers and increased employee ownership. RJD leader Tejashwi Yadav vows to exempt toddy, a traditional palm drink, from Bihar's prohibition laws if Mahagathbandhan wins the state election. Election Commission issues notice to Prashant Kishore, demanding clarification within 3 days over being registered as a voter in both Bihar and West Bengal. Indian benchmark indices closed marginally lower Tuesday amid fag-end buying, with Sensex losing over 550 points and hitting a day low of 84219. The Indian Union Cabinet, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved the terms of reference for the 8th Central Pay Commission to review and revise the pay structure. A 30-year-old Jammu-based air hostess died by suicide at her apartment in Rajendranagar, with police investigating possible stress from personal or professional issues. The Karnataka High Court has temporarily blocked a government order restricting gatherings of 10+ people for civic, social, or cultural activities in public places. A bus operated by Air India's ground handler caught fire near Delhi Airport's Terminal 3 on Tuesday morning. No injuries reported. Delhi's cloud seeding trial, deploying aircraft from Kanpur, has been deemed successful by officials. Artificial rain is expected to bring relief from severe winter air pollution in areas like Burari and Karol Bagh. The EPFO is expected to raise its wage ceiling from 15,000 rupees to 25,000 rupees per month for mandatory inclusion of employees in EPF and APES. Prashant Pitti's fintech firm Optimo Capital has raised 150 crore rupees in its Series A round led by Pitti and existing investor Bloom Ventures. A 58-year-old Bengaluru doctor experienced signs of a heart attack for 6 hours before being diagnosed, highlighting the unpredictability of cardiac symptoms. The Madras Diabetes Research Foundation, CBR, and UKDRI collaborate for diabetes and brain health research. Astronomers studying a young star called Ek Draconis discovered it ejects large plasma masses, providing insights into the Sun's history and similar processes. Comet 3i, Atlas challenges theories with a sunward tail and unusual composition, sparking scientific discussions. A Harvard astrophysicist speculates Earth's new quasi-moon 2025 PN7 might be a Russian satellite, related to a failed 1964 mission to Venus. Scientists are stunned by mysterious radio signals emitted by Comet 12P, Pons-Brooks, a Halley-type comet returning to Earth every 71 years. RedSec, Battlefield 6er Battle Royale mode, launches October 28, featuring large maps and potential soldier classes. Oppo's India launch of Find X9 series is teased, set to debut alongside ColorOS 16. Featuring the MediaTek Dimensity 9500 chipset. Power star Pawan Kalyan focuses on Andhra Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister role, amid speculation about his future plans and film projects. Kantara Chapter 1 enters the 800 crore club worldwide, targeting top spot as highest-grossing Indian film of 2025 globally. Thamma, a romantic horror comedy starring Ayushmann Khurrana, has entered the 100 crore club and surpassed Munja's lifetime collection, becoming his 5th highest-grossing film. Bollywood actor Imran Hashmi's comment about some actors not attending film sets sparks discussions, as he prepares for the release of his upcoming movie Haq on November 7th. Veteran actor Satish Shah initially attributed to kidney failure, but co-star clarifies he died from a sudden heart attack at home during lunch. Now, the remastered Bahubali films are set to debut among top pre-release openings in history, with advance bookings indicating a strong start on October 31, 2025. Bollywood superstar Akshay Kumar is set to reunite with director Anees Bazmi for an action comedy film, Ram Aur Shyam Now. The project marks their reunion and will be an upcoming release. Actress Rashmika Mandanna comments on her working hours. Currently promoting The Girlfriend alongside Deekshit Shetty after Thamma's success. Amul releases a heartfelt tribute to late actor Satish Shah, who passed away at 74. Rupali Ganguly responds with gratitude on social media. Bigg Boss 19 contestant Prince Narula believes Basir Ali's eviction was a conspiracy due to his strong fan following, sparking outrage among viewer and fellow celebrities. China's Communist Party fourth plenum focused on national development goals. But a more significant concern emerged: the presence of President Trump's allies in Beijing. Pakistan plans to send up to 20,000 soldiers to the Gaza Strip under a deal with the US and Israel, part of an international stabilization force. Pakistan admits having a secret deal with a foreign country, forcing it to allow drone attacks inside Afghanistan due to a diplomatic agreement. Pakistan-Afghanistan talks stall. India gets drawn into blame game amid rising tensions between the two countries. A light aircraft carrying tourists crashed in Kwale County, killing at least 12 people on board now. The plane was headed from Dayani to Kichwa Tembo when it went down due to poor visibility. Indian cricketer Smriti Mandhana has led the World Cup run charts with 365 runs at an average of 60. She played a crucial role in India's tournament success. Veteran pacer Mohammad Shami impresses with 15 wickets in 2 Ranji Trophy games, boosting his chances of returning to the Indian squad ahead of the South Africa series. Shubman Gill gets support from Parthiv Patel as Sanju Samson's future in the Indian team is questioned. Ahead of the Australia T20I series, Freddie Freeman hits a solo home run in the 18th inning to lead the Dodgers past the Blue Jays, continuing his World Series heroics. Gukesh Domaraju leads the champions showdown in St. Louis after scoring 4 points, despite starting with a loss to Magnus Carlsen. Tony Kroos defended Vinicius, but acknowledged his reaction wasn't ideal after being substituted in El Clasico.